So Swift family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 20 video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you one of the best offensive schemes to run in Madden 20. Now this is just going to be part 1 of part 2. But in order for me to drop part 2, I need 40 likes on this video. The second we hit 40 likes, I'll drop part 2 for you guys. So if you enjoy this video, be sure to smack a like down below. And if you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss part 2, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out when I post it. If you're watching this late, I will be posting part 2 in the comment section when it comes out. So you can go check that out after you watch this video. Now, out of the gun bunch formation here, I'm going to be showing you guys 4 plays. The first one is going to be Pat's Sail. In tomorrow's video, I'll show you guys Pat's Verts, or whenever we get 40 likes, I'll show you Pat's Verts. I'll also be showing you Pat's Curl Flat today, and then finally I'll be showing you Corner Strike in the video of part 2, whenever that comes out. So, first of all, what I'm going to do is show you guys how these 2 plays I'll show you today beat every single of the main defenses in the game. So we'll come out in Pat's Sail, and then in the nickel, I already have my audibles, so I'm going to show you against Cover 3 Sky, Tampa 2, and Cover 2 Man. So we'll come out in Cover 3 Sky to start the video off. So the main adjustments we're going to make are to block our back and motion Josh Gordon inside. Now this is what the play will look like once we've made the adjustments. And against most zone defenses, you're going to have to read the right side of the field because you have a nice zone beating concept with the clear out from Julian Edelman, the corner route, or the corner strike route, sorry, which is going to get to like the second level and kind of act as like a corner route. And then you have that flat route, which is open against almost every zone for the 5 yards, and people usually neglect the flat route. Then on the left side of the field, I really like that post. Especially because usually your opponent's user is going to be running to the right side to try and take away the zone beating concept. So then you have that flat route right over top of his head for an easy like 20 yards, to be honest with you. So I'll come out and I'll just run the play and I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. So against Cover 3 or basically any zone, that route to the tight end is wide open and we pick up like 15 yards with it. The flat route is so nice. Like you can pick up so many yards just throwing that flat, and people don't really like to throw flats that much, so it's really easy. Like you just dink it to him right when he gets there. You see the corner moving backwards, so that's how you know that you have that flat route open. You watch the corner because he's going to be the one right here, this guy, who would have to take it away. And you see him move backwards like this. That means you know that the flat route's going to be wide open. So that's a pretty easy read to make. Now we'll also show you guys that you can hit that square route over the middle of the field. And he has a nice little pocket of space that he gets open in right here. If you throw it right when he's behind the linebacker, he gets so much separation in between the safety, and you can just possession catch that and make the play really easily. I'll show it to you guys again. You hit that square route right as he kind of breaks because you're assuming your opponent's user's not going to get back there, and you can make that catch really easily right behind the zones, between the safety and behind the linebackers. Now, let's say, for example, you've been working that flat route and your opponent decides, okay, I'm going to throw up hard flats just so that I can take that route away. Now, what you're going to be able to do with that, you see the corner coming down hard, so you know that the route's not going to be open. That corner route is just going to get so much space as the corner comes down. Now, I'll go into instant replay here just to show you guys like how you can read that the hard flats are coming down. So you're here, you're looking at the quarterback, we're looking at the right side of the field at the start of the play every single time. We're watching that corner right here. When we're at the end of our drop, we can see the corner coming down hard, so you know not to throw it at this point. So then I'm going to look to the left a bit and be patient, wait for that route to develop, and bang, it's wide open on the side of the field. So yeah, basically you can make whatever read you want. Usually, if your opponent is in a Cover 3 defense, usually you can't hit that O route. It's kind of unlikely that he'll be wide open like that. Usually it doesn't happen when they're in a Cover 3. Usually the purple plays it pretty well, but like you'll see how much space Ben Watson has down low because of all the clear out action. So you can see Ben Watson, like if we're really patient, look how much space he has by the time he catches this ball. You can pass lead him upfield, and that was like 8 yards right there. Just throwing a flat route. So yeah, now I'll show it to you guys against the Tampa 2. I'm not going to take too long against Tampa 2 because it's really similar to the other defense, so I don't need to go into it too depth. But Against the Tampa 2, Josh Gordon's just absolutely killer over the middle of the field. Like, you can rat catch it and gain so much yardage. Tampa 2, the main place where you beat Tampa 2 is right in the middle of the field, and that Josh Gordon route is perfect for beating a Tampa 2. So let's say your opponent is starting to play the Josh Gordon route. You can obviously throw the flat. The flat route's going to work against any zones. And then one other thing you can do is sometimes you can be patient enough to hit O. And he will have space against the Tampa 2. So basically all these routes get open against the Tampa 2. You pass lead him upfield a bit, you can possession catch it and make the catch. Obviously it's a bit more risky. I would recommend you guys throw to X against all the zones. Now we'll come out in man quickly, as I don't want this video to get too long, because I still have another play to show you guys. And I'll also do this against a random play. So against man coverage, your main man beating route is going to be O or square. So if we watch O, he's absolutely going to cook his defender up wide open against man coverage. Just so wide open. So yeah, against man coverage, you can also hit that route to square. And one really nice thing is against man, you saw when Josh Gordon was out to the far left side, that corner was pressing him. Now, if you look again, the corner isn't pressing him, and Josh Gordon has inside leverage on him. So he's able to get pretty open with his route. You don't need to pass lead it, as you can see. He can still get open against it, especially if you have like a size advantage and a speed advantage. So yeah, the next play that I'll show you guys is going to be, I believe it was Pat's curl flat. Now this is more of a zone beating play, less of a man beating play. So the adjustments I like to make: send O on a streak, block my back, and put Josh Gordon on any type of underneath route. Now as you can see, that route to R1 is just going to get wide open. Now optionally, what I like to do is just move Demaryius Thomas outside a little bit so that he has like a running start type of thing, and then you can hit R1 in that little pocket so easily. He will be open against any zone that they play. Cover 4, cover 2, it doesn't matter. He'll be open against any zone. So again, the setup, pretty simple. If you're confident that Edelman's going to get open, you can keep Josh Gordon on his curl route, but I like to have Josh Gordon on that underneath route just so that he can kind of act as a safety valve in case your opponent's user goes to take away the corner. Like, let's say he goes to take away the corner, he's going to be all the way back here, and Josh Gordon's going to have so much space in the middle of the field. So against cover 3, again, obviously if you want to take your check down, you can. It's not necessarily recommended with this play. I would recommend you try and be a bit more patient with it, and you'll be able to hit the route over the top if you are able to be a bit more patient with the play. So here's the setup, pretty quick. We snap the ball on offense, and bang, R1, just so wide open there. Obviously I was playing as the middle linebacker and I was just standing there, but he's not going to get all the way back there unless your opponent is usering. So now I'll come out in a Tampa 2 defense on D, and I'm on the D line here. So here we are now, switching again to Pat's curl flat, making the adjustments, and this is what the play is going to look like now against Tampa 2. You guessed it, R1 is going to be wide open, even more wide open. You can turn this upfield for a one-play touchdown against Tampa 2 if you have someone fast. So that's how powerful this Pat's curl flat is. One of the best plays, honestly, one of the best zone beaters in this game right now is going to be the Pat's curl flat play. Now, I wouldn't recommend you guys run this against man. If you know your opponent's in man, I would recommend that you audible to either the play I just showed you guys, or you can audible to Pat's verticals, which I'll show you guys in a future video. But just for the purposes of this video, the only real man-beating route is going to be R1 or square, and they don't get that open against man. They will not get very open against man. So I would recommend you audible if you see man coverage. An easy way to tell it's man is, this is what zone looks like, and then man is pretty clear. You're going to have cornerbacks all in their faces, and you can also tell by, if you want to test that, motion him outside, and you'll see the corner run with him. That's how you know it's man coverage. So now I'm going to show you guys these plays against random defensive plays, tell you guys what my thought process is, and then I'll end this video off here. Okay, so we'll come out in a random nickel play on defense. I'm not going to look at it every time, I'm just going to run it and see what I think. So I like to run this play more often than not. Honestly, this is probably my better play, a play that I enjoy to run more than the other one. So we read those hard flats there and we're able to hit Demaryius Thomas. Obviously, you see it's a zone, you look to the right side of the field. I don't really worry about the Josh Gordon route that much. So yeah. This time we're also pretty clear. It's pretty clear it's a zone. You can hit Ben Watson underneath pretty easily, and bang, 5 yards. Really simple. Even against hard flats, to be honest, he'll still probably make the catch. Now this looks like it could be man, so there's no point in risking switching to Pat's curl flats. And we do read here off the snap of the ball that it is going to be some type of zone coverage, and it looked like they were in some type of hard flats because X was a bit covered up, so we were patient and we hit Demaryius Thomas. Now this play, it looks like it could be a zone, so we're going to go for the jugular here, try and hit the deep route. Obviously if we're wrong and it's not a zone, you can still hit square, but we are correct in our thinking it's a zone, and this was a Tampa 2 defense, and Julian Edelman is able to go over the top for the one play TD. So these are like really easy reads, you guys. These are really easy reads that are just absolutely money. So this again looks like zone coverage. So let's just go back to our Pat's curl flat play now. Obviously, if you do run this Pat's curl flat play a lot, your opponent can make adjustments. So like if they're making a bunch of adjustments, you could hit square right there, but just look how open R1 is against the zone. And we make a hurdle. Oh my goodness, Julian Edelman. But yeah, that's how good that zone beater is. Again, we can just come in and Pat's curl flats. This looks like it could be man coverage, so there's no need to risk it. It is going to be man coverage. We were right, and we're able to hit O, and he's just wide open, guys. O is just wide open against man coverage. So that's such a nice man coverage beating route. So yeah, this looks like it could be cover 3. I'll just run this play. We probably will have X open in the flats, as no, they actually were running hard flats, so we have to take our route to O. Now, as you've seen, I don't really throw to the square route that often, to be honest, because people are usually covering the square route. Usually someone's user is going to go to the square route at the beginning because people are just inclined to cover like post routes and stuff like that. As this time we actually had R1 open, which is kind of fluky. That usually doesn't happen. So yeah, those are going to be the reads. This is part 1 of the video, you guys. Be sure to drop a like if you want part 2. This is such a good scheme. So I think I'm going to for sure drop part 2. You guys will easily get 40 likes. So yeah, I'll see you guys at part 2. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.